welcome, Internet Nomad, to the Making Progress Game Tales podcast for May 2026. I'm going to jump in with the videos I made this month. The first one was my Mario Odyssey video. I love the game, it just isn't my favorite Mario game. I could see why people rate it so high. The capture mechanic was cool, but not my personal tea. I figure other Mario games made the exploration more fun. I mean, yes, it's cool you have all these different powers and you could like capture anything, and it kind of gets your imagination going on ways you could go into like places that would normally be out of bounds if you had the regular move set, but now you have this bigger idea and you could explore more. Mario Odyssey is a really good game. It's kind of tailored to experimenting and also looking in every possible corner. While my favorite Mario games are more about the challenge to get to the spot and using limited movesets to move further and further. The second video I made was the mixtape video. I wasn't going to make a video on this game so quickly, but the whole discourse on Twitter and X and whatever you want to call it, Blue Sky also had so many people talking about it. I was like, I gotta see what this game was about, so I played it immediately. I was always gonna play it day one. It's one of those games that I saw in a presentation and I just went, I definitely want to play that. People were likening it to Life is Strange. I think I saw it on the subreddit, and it's nothing like Life is Strange, but it was a nice ride. I made my first what if video, Rachel Amber. As my first what if, it was kind of cool. I love making alternate timelines and seeing, well, if this happened, then how did this affect that and this and that? And I think I did a really good job with explaining why I think the events would be different if that one pivotal moment was different. I got the idea from the Super Carlin brothers. They do a bunch of what ifs, and I thought I want to do my own what if on Life is Strange, and then I'm not going to spoil what the video is about because the video is a spoiler in itself. So if you like Life is Strange 1, watch the video. Lifebound, I decided to release my shorts as one video. That was one that was very short, but it originally came from this idea because I loved Earthbound before I ever played Earthbound. So I wanted to make my own story about a kid who loses his Earthbound cartridge and has to go on this journey. It was going to be so much longer with so many different characters and stuff. I decided to just limit it to this small scope. It was one of the very first novels I wanted to write as a kid, and I lost everything from that, so I did a whole new short series about it. Here's the games I played for this month. Mixtape, I already gave you a video about that, and I talked about it a lot here right now. I also played Famicom Detective Club, The Girl Who Stands Behind. Oh my gosh, that was such a good game. I'm going to make a video about it one day. But I always thought The Girl Who Stands Behind, yeah, it is a prequel to why you have your friend there in the detective agency. But it's so much different. Like, that title also is kind of like their version of Bloody Mary. And you have to investigate that whole legend, and it's really good. You should play it. So instead of having my wrestling segment, I have a new segment, AI suggestions. So YouTube has this feature where you could get inspiration and they give you ideas for videos. I thought it was lame, but I started saving the ideas that I liked, even though I would never make a video on them, and decided maybe on the podcast I could talk about it. So the first one I ever saved was reimagining classic game endings. So the idea is to take like old NES games that ended here and try to make a different interpretation. They have Mario on the cover, but what difference could Mario do? Maybe he ends up realizing Peach is like a spy and actually is working for Bowser. I don't know. That's a crazy idea. Legend of Zelda, it's another you save the princess, so I don't know what you would do. Um, Maybe you realize you are actually a reincarnation of the goddess. No, that's silly. That's probably in a different game. On my write-in update, I'm still 3 chapters in. I'm going to write the 4th one very soon. I'm also thinking of doing an audiobook, basically just doing the chapters that are already done, and I think I'll do that eventually. It takes a while to do an audiobook, but it's the same length as like one of my normal videos. So I thought maybe eventually I'll do an audiobook on Words Are Weird. Um so yeah, eventually you'll find the preface on my channel. I'm thinking of starting that in June, so I have a couple days to do it. Farewell, Internet Nomad.